Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I am delighted that we're getting the subcommittee off the starting blocks today. So I thank you and your team for the good work on those efforts and focusing on something where we do share an interest, which is artificial intelligence and technology, and the uses, as you say, for good or for bad. I do want to touch on China, and I'm so pleased that we're looking at this from the human rights angle. I've watched what has happened in China and how they are using AI to grow the surveillance state, and they're very aggressive in this. And we know that they have used it. A good example is the way they have exploited vulnerabilities in Apple's iPhone in the iMessage system to surveil and track the Uyghur Muslims in Xinjiang province. And the CCP uses facial recognition as a part of their tracking and a part of their data and the logging of information that they do as they're following people. And we want to dive into that a little bit. We know that China is pushing to win the race on AI. They've been very upfront about this, and they're looking to win the race on other technologies, quantum computing, 5G, 6G, anything that they see as groundbreaking that helps them to control environments, situations, and people. I think the data from McKinsey and Company should be something that we all look at and take to heart. They predict that by 2030, China's growth in AI could account for up to $600 billion in economic value. And this is exactly what they want. And in 2017, the National AI Development Plan that they brought forward, China declared its goal of becoming the world leader in AI by 2030. And they're pursuing this. They're the most aggressive filer of patents for AI technologies. They are constantly challenging our innovators through the PTAB process. So we should be watching their goals. And this should concern each and every one of us who cares about preserving the freedoms and the democratic values that we hold here in America. As we work to deploy AI technologies here, we need to make a conscious effort to consider the potential impact that those technologies could have on human rights and on how we approach issues such as data collection, data retention, surveillance, and, of course, deep fakes. This is not to say that we should halt AI development in its tracks or look at approaches that would regulate it out of existence. To the contrary, doing that would practically guarantee that China becomes the world leader in AI, giving it the opening that President Xi wants to impose the CCP's authoritarian values around the world. But we do need to think carefully about how we deploy AI technologies in the absence of a national privacy law, which we still do not have a federal online consumer privacy protection. We also need to be careful about how we identify and how we stop unauthorized utilizations of AI, whether to surveil or to scam unsuspecting people. So to our witnesses, thank you for being with us today. Mr. Chairman, I appreciate the hearing. Look forward to moving to questions.